Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about how you can make an efficient planner as a student who has a lot going on. I know I have 6 classes right now, 2 internships, and 3 clubs, so it's very hard to plan and still have time to make good grades and, relax. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that. Starting out, you're going to want some easy online calendars such as Outlook, and you can see I already added all of my classes so that I can start from there. I'm adding my weekly internships, the in-person one, so that I can allocate for that. I'm adding all of my weekly club events so that I know how to plan that when I'm adding my school schedule. I don't want them to overlap and then have to sacrifice that. On a piece of paper, write down all of the assignments that you have due. It's going to help when you're planning. And then go ahead and transfer those to a document so you can look back and forth at it when you're adding to your calendar. I'm going to go ahead and do Monday and Tuesday real quick for you guys so I can get right into Wednesday, which is a pretty busy day for me since it's in the middle of the week. This part is optional, but I self-loathe and think about why I thought it was okay to take on so much. I'm waking up early as usual to work on my Modelo case study that's due at 5:30 p.m. I'll do it before school, before my first class, and it typically takes me around 2 hours to complete these case studies, so I'm allocating that time plus 30 minutes in case. Next, I will be working on my retail audit paper because it's 25 pages long and it's due in 2 days, so I'm very stressed. I'm going to be working on it a bit after I grab a bite to eat today, and before my second class. So that should be roughly over an hour just to make sure I get to class on time. Always make sure you go to class. It's gonna catch up to you if you don't. I learned that the hard way. And then, as you see right there, after my second class, I'll be prepping for my fishbowl group discussion that's on Friday. I need to do some research and organize my points so that it flows well. It's a pretty simple task. I'll do this for about 45 minutes before my third class. Just so I have some time to get to class as well and get home. It's right there, as you see. And then I will work on my English weekly discussion after I get out of my last class for about 30 minutes. I'm leaving a small window so I can eat something real quick. I don't want to pass out or get exhausted because it's definitely happened in the past where I pushed myself way too far, got low blood sugar, and passed out. So we're not doing that. And then I'll work on my retail audit paper a little bit more. I'll probably spend about 3 hours doing that, maybe a little bit over that, because if I spend too much time on one thing in one sitting, I won't be very productive. I have really bad ADHD, so I'll work on it for that amount of time, and that should get me going pretty good since the deadline is coming up and it is a group project, so you know how those go. Alright, and then lastly, I'll complete my communication internship credit paper that's due on Friday. This only takes me around 30 minutes to complete, so I'll do it before bed since it's the shortest, and I have ADHD, so my meds are probably wearing off at this point. It's pretty quick, and just gonna go ahead and get that done so I'm not stressing on Friday. I like to get things done pretty early. And that's what I'm doing for Wednesday. I take forever to get ready for bed and I take sleeping meds, but I should be in bed by 1:30 a.m., which will give me about 4 hours of sleep before I have to wake up at 5:30 a.m. It's the last 2 weeks, so sleep is not my friend, and that's okay. I'll probably lay in bed for a bit, so I'm going to give myself a 15-minute window to get up and start getting ready, about 2 hours to get ready for my morning routine. I'm very slow with that as well. And then I'm going to find some time for lunch. I'll give myself about 30 minutes in between my classes to grab a sandwich or something and go eat lunch. This section is going to be me speed running through the next couple of days. This will be very quick, and then I'll get into what your schedule should look like at the end. This is what your schedule should look like at the end. It looks very hectic, but trust me, managing it like this will help a whole lot for students that have a lot going on right now. And that's everything. Good night, everyone.